Shalom Israel, we are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West, 125th Street, New York, under command of GEN.YAHANNA. I'm Police Officer Card, and this is Police Officer. Alright, and today we are doing what we call the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. We go into the scripture to get a better understanding of what it is all. That we say in Medium, which means to stand. Allah Yasral to Israel. My gem up down, which means right now face east, star, which means to turn. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shankar, Yahweh, Malakaka, Nama'a, Matizaka, Ayah, I.S.U.P.K, Barakasa, Kubah, Ayah, Mashamayim, Nathan, Manawa, Lakan, Ka, Yawam, Masalakno, Kawawatno, Kasalakno, Kawawatno, Wala'a, Tabianao, Manasawon, Abal, Awashino, Mayan, Rad, Kiyah, Laka, Amalak, Al, Tapara, Iwalami, Ma. The English, our Father, that in heaven, be thy name, how kingdom come, be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, daily bread, forgive us our debts, we forgive our debtors, lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. We're going to say Hakaka the power, Yahweh, Barashet, Yahweh, Yahweh, the thunder now, Hakak, Rapah, Kamak Al, Kamak Hakak, Lataha, Nakazariah, Hakak, Nakayam, Makayam, Hakak, Irakawa, Matal, Darashan, Barashem, Shai, Wadaman. Yahweh, give us the power, or the heat, no man of sickness, no man of disease, or to cleanse the leper, or to raise the dead, or there's a clean spirit. That's the more we have a shot. Thank you. So be. We say, bless Israel, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Anawa, Yasha'al, Abiyah, Sapari, Barak, Rakwa, Magan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Wadama. Yahweh, bless us, understood, bless, heal, sheep, protect us, name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. You say Psalm 121 in Hebrew, Asha'ah, Yani, Al-Hariyah, Ayan, Yama'ah, Azariah, Azari, Yahweh, Shah, Shamayam, Maharatas, Alethar, Namawa, Regal, Ayan, Marja, Hannah, Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahweh, Yahweh, Shamarcus, Yahweh, Zaka, Ayah, Yanka, Yawama, Ashama, Yakaka, Yara, Malayala, Yahweh, Shamarcus, Makara, Asmashka, Yahweh, Yeshama, Azahaka, Waka, Maitha, Maid, Iwala.
That's what we want in the English I lift up
I
my
lift up my
eyes
eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Help come from
Help
Yahweh,
come from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
That's what I put to be.
That's how I put
He that keepeth thee,
keepeth thee,
not slumber.
not slumber.
He that keepeth Israel,
Israel,
not slumber,
and
nor
not
sleep.
slumber nor sleep.
How is thy keeper?
How is thy keeper?
How is thy shade?
Thy shield
Upon thy right
on thy
hand.
right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
Sun shall
day,
not smite thee by
nor the
day,
moon by night.
nor the moon by
Thou
night.
shalt preserve thee
Shall
from
preserve
all
thee
evil.
from all
Shall
evil.
preserve thy
Shall
soul.
preserve thy soul.
Shall preserve thy going out,
Preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in.
and thy
From
coming in.
this time forth,
This time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore. This is Psalm 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim, Aldamayalaka, Altakarash, Altakwa, Altayahanna, Awiyabiyaka, Amayukon, I.S.U.P.K, Al-Wa, Sawada, Ayata, I.S.U.P.K, one, Maro, Kawa, Waliyatadan, Gawi, Wala, Yazaka, Shaniash Al, Awada, Ya, I.S.U.P.K, Ba, Yakaru, Yaka, Maria, Yakarafu, Ahali, and the one, Yashemai, Alayum, Abba, Abaraya, Yabba, Maimawan, Malak, Palashak, Aymashabi, Tazawo, Gam Ashwa, Nalawa, Ayaman, Ayawa, Zarawa, Lamanilawa, Selah, Aishalahan, Amadi, Asayasara, Kayabia, Manakal, Yashwan, Rashamaru, Bayanda Ara, Ayawa, the man, Adam, Shujatamba, Nadaya Mawa, Kaiba, Azabak, Account as a Manai, Karna Sayakam, Shah, Amaro, Nayarasha, Lalawa, Alawa, Alahaya, Shuyatamba, Kalgalgal, Kakwash, Lapani, Alwaka, Al-Ira, Sarai, Sa, Wakaka, Alahama, Maniham, Palawan, Oyamakwasha, Shanka, Yahawa, Yavashwa, Paliham, Palawan, Oyamakwasha, Shanka, Yahawa, Yavashwa, Waya, Mahalo, Ai, Oyakaparo, Oyabadu, Oyadaiwa, Oyata, Shanka, Yahawa, Yabaka, Ayawan, Yakaha, Arakisa.
Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silent.
O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace.
be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Look, thy enemies. Make it tomorrow. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against my people. Consulted against my hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off, being a nation. The name of Israel. Be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. One consent. And my fellows against the Tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites of Moab, the Hagarenes, the Baal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre, the Isupk also is joined with them, the Apothman, children of Lot, Salah, go unto them, to the Midianites, the Syria, the Levin, the book of the sun, which serves at Endor. It became as done for you, being their nobles, like Oreb, like Zeeb, yea, all the princes, Zalmunna, said, let us take to ourselves, house of the Yahweh possession, whom my power, make them like a weed, as the summer before the wind, as the fire within the wood, and the flames of the mountain fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and take them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame, that they may see thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, the Most High of all.
Sa, which means to turn. Shabe, which means to be seated. Today we're going to continue the reading. We started reading the book of Leviticus chapter 23, starting from verse 1. And reading from the Hebrew. The book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. ويدبا يهوى الله مشالة ما دبا الله بنيا يشعل ويمرا على هم موعد يهوى الشراب تقراوة أثم مقرايا قداش على يا هم موعد رستري ششاب يم تأيشها لا ملكات وبياوم هشبيا أيا شباب مقرا قداش كال ملكات لا تأيشوا شباب أو لا يهو بكال موعد بياكم verse 4 لا موعد يهو قرا مقرايا قداش أشا تقراوا أتم بموعد يوم verse 5 بقداش ها رأشاون باربعي أيسرا لقداش بنيا أي ربايم فسق لا يهوى verse 6 وبكماش أيسرا يوام لقداش هزها كغا همتزاوى لا يهوى شبا أيضا يم متزواف أثكلاوى verse 7 بيوام هرا أشاون مقرا قداش يحيها لقم كال ملكات عبدا لآ تأيشو.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover, and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Right? So again, as we, come to the closing of, the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Booths, again, this was something that, was ordained that we should do. And as we see that these feasts, is solely unto the Lord, it's separate because the Lord requires that, because now he said this is His feast, because it belongs, it come like I just say, you're giving honor to your father. He set them rules and them order in place. So now, as I say, so now you as children, or as child, as you say, or a nation, a people chosen by Him. He said that we should teach our children that they should follow after, these doings, right? So now, as you say, as we come to the closing, of the Feast of Tabernacles, we do just as our forefathers, did in the time old. We have to say we read through these feast days, because again, as we read through it, now you see it, as you say, some that will come here. So now, as we read that, that we pass over, because now we at the Feast of Tabernacles, we are right now we close, and now as we say, we're coming down, and we're coming back to the beginning at the new year. So now, as you see, we will just read that about the Lord's Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So now we're reading about these feast days. We're supposed to, as you see, keep that the Lord ordained us to do, as you say, not the customs of the heathens, which we wipe out in a minute. All these customs, or as you say, or their holidays, will be wiped out in a minute. And this is why, again, we rehearse righteous acts, or rehearse what the Lord requires us to do. Right?
So we continue reading the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 8. Salakia, Waha, Warabatham, Asha, La Yohawa, Shaba'aita, Yam Yam, Bayawam, Ashabaya Aya, Makora, Kadash, Ka, Malaka, Ibada, La'a, Ta'aishua. Verse 9. Wayadaba, Yahawa, Allah, Mashala, Amma. Verse 10. Daba, Allah, Banya, Yasha'ala, Mawa'araf, Alaham, Khayya, Taba Awa, Allah, Ha'aratiza, Asha, Aniyah, Nathan, Lakam, Wakoratham, Ah, Kotaza, Ya'ara, Wahabawatham, Ata'af, Aimara, Rashaya, Kotaza, Arakam, La'a, Hakahan, Islam, Waha, Nayap, Ah, Aimara, Lapanya, Yahawa, La'ama, Salakil, Larataza, Nakam, Mamakara, Hashabah, Yanaya, Panawa, Hakahan, who's 12, Wa Aisha Yatham, Bayawam, Hanayap Pakab, Aimara, Kabash, Tamayam, Ban, Shanatawa, La Ila, La Yahawa, was 13, Wamanaka Tawa, Shaniya, Aisharanayam, Salah, Balawala, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahawa, Haraka, Anayakaka, Wanasapaka, Yayan, Rabaya Aita, Hahanaya, Salakia, Hahayan, was 14, Walakam, Wakolaya, Wakaratham, Salakia, Waka, Ramala, La'a, Ta'akalawa, Aida, Aitazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Aida, Habayaka, Habaya Akam, Baraba, Select Waraban, Alahayakam, Kapa, Iwalam, Ladarath Yakam, Bakar, Mashabath Yakam. This is
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, ye shall reap the harvest thereof. Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheep, an he lamb without blemish, the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. The meat offering thereof shall be 2 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green hairs, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
what is it?
Alright, so again, as we see, these is, as we say, is reminders. And as we you know continue to bring these reminders again, we always make mention that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the opportunity, as we said, the Lord always, make that way back. And he always set, righteous men, to sit before the nation. Men, given that authority under the spirit of the Most High. And this is why again King Yahushai, or as we say in English with Jesus Christ, this is why as we say, as Sayakad, read in our native tongue, and then we do translation in English. So we hear him reading this in our native tongue, bringing it out. And this is why again it is so important, so spiritual, that you listening to this and you hear him speaking, what kind of just say, what kind of gibberish or whatever, but this is Hebrew speaking. This is our native tongue. And this is why again we always make mention that we have classes. These classes are so important. These pieces are so important that as I say, it's like your life on the line, the children life on the line. Because now they not knowing this, what will happen? They will start as it's again going into all the customs of the heathen, which we're not supposed to be passionate in. And this is why again, these high beliefs and these species are so important.
So I can just to add to what saying, the scripture just paraphrasing. Paul spoke about things that were written aforetime, written for our lives. All these things that we read here were stuff that were written aforetime, and written for us to understand and know why these high beliefs were given, and to get understanding and to remind us of where we were before and to where we are right now. Right. So we continue reading in the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 16. So like it's 15. Wasaparatham, Lakam, Mamakarat, Hashabah, Mayawam, Abaya'akam, Imara, Hatanawap, Shaba'ai, Shabatawa, Tamayama, Tahayaya, verse 16, Aida, Mamakarat, Hashabah, Hashabayayata, Tashaparawa, Kamashia, Yawam, Wahakorabata, Manaka, Hakadash, La Yahweh. Verse 17, Mama Salakia, Mama Washabatayam, Salakia, Washabathiakam, Tabayahawa, Lakam, Tanawap, Shabbatayam, Shanayah, Aisharanayam, Salah, Tahayayam, Kamatazah, Ta'apanayawa, Salakia, Bakawarayam, La Yahweh, verse 18. Wahakorabatham, Halakam, Shaba'aitha, Kabashiyam, Tamayam, Banya, Shana, Wapara, Ban, Wakura, Kadash, Salaki Akal, Ayalayam, Shanayam, Haya Salaki, Yahayawa, Ayla, La Yahawa, Wamanakatam, Wanasapakayakam, Asha, Rayaka, La Yakaka, La Yahawa. Verse 19. وأيشياكم شعيرة أيزيوم أكاد لقطاعة ونشنيا كابشايا منيا شنا لزباك شلمايم verse 20 وهيانيا أكهان أتم لقب أبكاريم تنوى لبنيا يهوى شنيا كباشيم قداش يهوى لا يهوى هلكان verse 21 وقرا أتم بأيتزم هيوان هزها مقرا قداش يهيها لكم كا ملكا أيبدا كأيشوا كفات أيولم بكا موشبات يكم لقرات يكم.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 15. And ye shall count from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye bought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2 10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits of the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offerings and their drink offerings, even offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Understand Christ. So we see again. We continue to get the reminders, right, as we go through all these different aspects, starting from the beginning of the year, which is Passover, which is during a specific period of time. You know, these so-called heathens have the New Year, so-called starting in the dead of winter. You understand? And as we know, the Most High has a cycle in seasons on how certain things work. As you know, during that time, which is around April, May, during around that time, that is when the so-called springtime, you know, is coming in. That is where, you know, the beginning of the year starts traditionally for the children of Israel.
Yeah.
And during that period of time, there have been a number of feasts thereafter, right? Along during that period, we also had some high holidays and some feasts, which was namely Purim and Hakanaka, right? So those will come later down in the year, quote unquote, into so-called next year, right? Those 2 are what we call feasts, regular feasts. Those are not high holidays, but those are just celebrated as a reminder for the things that the nation of Israel went through and the victories that we had against our enemies.
Right.
We continue reading in the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 22. Wabakoratham Fatazayara Arakam La'a Takar Fa'atha Shadda Wakatazara Walakwa Fatazayara la'ah, talaquat, la'ainaya, walagar, ta'izar, atham, and the Yahweh Allah Hayakum, verse 23. Wayadaba Yahweh Allah Mashala Amma, the Ba Allah Banya Yasha'ala La Amma, Bakadash, Ashabai Ayah, Ba'akar La Kadash, Yahayaha La Kam, Shabathwan, Zakarawan, Tarawa Ayah, Bakara Kadash, verse 25. Kal Malaka, Ibada La'ah, Aishawa, Hawa'a, Salake Wahakarabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 26. Wayadaba Yahweh Allah Mashala Amma, Akar, Ba'aisha Wa, La Kadash, Ashabai Ayah, Hazaha, Yawam, Akaparaya, Hawa'a, Wakara, Kadash, Yahayaha, Lakam, Wa'aina Yatham, Napasa, Salakia, Napasa, Fayakam, Wahakarabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 28. Wala, La Malaka, La'at, Aishawa, Ba'aitazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparayim, Hawa'a, Lakapa, Aliyakam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 22. And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt make no riddance, no clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest, for thou shalt leave them unto the poor, and thou unto the stranger. I am the Lord your God. Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month of the 1st day of the month shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpet and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall do no servile work that same day, for it is a day of atonement, right? To make an atonement for you before the Most High your power.
So again, we see again more of a revision again of all these high holidays that the Most High gave to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And it's so funny that we're so quick to grab and do all the holidays. Those are not high holidays for us, but for these other nations, these days that that they cherish. You understand? Which is not of the law. We could gravitate to all these things: Christmas, Easter, New Year's, Valentine's Day, Eid al-Fitr, Diwali, Pagwa, all these different things. You understand? And everything else under the world, St. Patrick's Day, All Saints Day, all kind of stuff we like to go to, except what the Lord told blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to do. And that just show you how the kind of slave mentality, you understand, that we have been caught under. That we no longer understand, no longer reverence, you understand, the holy days or the high holy days that the Most High gave the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So that is
And just I can bring all that, and if you really look at, all this whole thing going on, and that's why, as you see when you read, as you say in the opening, as you see when you read through prayers, and you really look at Psalms 83, the heathen would always try to match their holidays close to the lower feast days or high holidays, and always try to bring it into confusion. It's, like, hey, we could celebrate the same holiday together. So like that why, yes, as we always say, that why in the I.S.U.P.K we always make mention we're not affiliated with no religious group or organization, because now they now seeing us hosting these high holidays, and wanting to to come amongst the body. And then now with that, now they know it's, hey, I can come your feast day, and you can come my feast day, but not knowing again the most I would always have order in the righteous order. And as we say, the practices that was always set up from in the beginning, that why he say every time everything that he set up it was good. And he set it in order. And that why, without a righteous leadership or righteous religion, righteousness ruling the earth, that why we always have confusion. That why I see all the Christmas, the New Year's, the wherever. Just as you say, to bring into competition, to or as you say, or distract the children of Israel from following these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is why the I.S.U.P.K and the commanding area has been here since '69, holding down and bringing back this truth, bringing back, as you say, the culture, our customs, our heritage, what we're supposed to do. And this is why, we read out of our history to bring you that what we should be doing, and we say, coming around this season.
Right.
I say this is the season, this is the time. We supposed to say gather, gather ourselves together. This is the time we're supposed to gather. Right? Yeah.
So you continue reading in the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 29. Say Ya Anapash Ashal Aina Ba'aitazam Hayawam Hazaha Wanakara Ma'ainaya, verse 30. Wakal Hanapash Ashal Aishawa Lakal Malakal Ba'aitazam Hayawam Hazaha Wahaba Salakia Wahabadathia Hanapash Hahawa Makora Aima, verse 31. Kal Malakat La'at Aishawa Kakwath Iwalam La Darath Yakam Bakar Ma Shabbath Yakam, verse 32. Shabbath 1 Hawa'a Lakam Wa Aina Yatam Napasha Yakam Basha'ai Lakadash Ma'ira Aidar Ira Shabbathwakam, verse 33. Wayadaba Yahweh Allah Mashah La'amah, verse 34. Daba Allah Banya Yasha'ala La'amah Bakamash Aishara Yavam Lakadash Hashaba'aya Hazaha Kagar Hasakathwa Shaba'ai Yam La Yahweh, verse 35. Bayawam Hakadash Selake Harashawam Makura Kadash Ka Malakath Aiba La'a Aishawa.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work on that same day, that soul will be destroyed from among his people. Verse 31. And ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even to even ye shall celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 15th day of this 7th month ye shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day shall be an holy convocation, ye shall do no servile work therein. So now again, as you see, this is where we are right now. As you say, the first day, as you say, the opening of the feast of tabernacles, as you know, read there in verse 5, on the first day shall be an holy convocation, unto you shall be do no servile work. And that's why we say that an opening and a closing day, 7 days, right? And as you read on down, you know, we will get more onto it. And you know, what you know, make this so, as we say, spiritual in the sense that, you know, to know that we really dwelling, and as we say, we really dwelling in boots right now, because now we're not comfortable. We in a sense of discomfort. And it's the same thing when the Lord called, as we say, sent Moses to lead we out of Egypt, because we wasn't really in the own land. So now we not being in the own land, we always have that sense of discomfort. So don't feel that, as you say, you know, as you say, as you say in your big castle or your mansion, and you feel that, you know, all is well. Long as you're black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, and as you say, you've been scattered through 4 corners of you, and you know it, as you say, we know every woman, you'll always be in a sense of discomfort. And this is why, you know, as we say, where we are now, we in that sense of discomfort. So we dwelling in, you know, dwelling in books. And those are a reminder to us. The Most High God bringing me out of, as you say, out of bondage, out of captivity. And this is why, again, as we observe to do, as you say, and bring this reminder that these are holy, that these feast days was always a reminder. So when we try and answer, as the scripture say, we can tell them, hey, this is why, you know, who we was dwelling, we had that sense of discomfort. Things are going with inflation, this, as we say, high food prices. You know, just as we read, when we don't read about the deals. We always had provision, as you say, for the poor in amongst the people. So this is why, again, when other nations look at me, like they could not tell who we have and who we have. But today you can tell who we have and who we have. Because now, as you say, we lying on the street corners. We in all kind of discomfort. Even as you say, the ones and them who, as you say, the middle class, or as you say, or upper class, or the like the quote unquote poor person, or the rich in Israel, they in a sense of discomfort too. Because now they always had that knocking, and because now, as they say, they had no brotherhood. Because you up there and they say, no, and they say, come like they say, take everything for yourself. And they're watching you, and we, as we say, the oppressor and the enemies calling me cockroach and pest. You doing the same thing. You doing the same exact thing. And this is why, again, when we read through, as we say, these high holy days and these feast days, the Most High God requires something. And that requirement was, hey, always, you know, remember what the Lord did for us. Remember how we deliver we out of all our pain, our turmoil, and set me in the own place, on the own land. And as you say, we can go through many our record, and you see what the land had at that time, where they had no discomfort. And you see everybody getting it on, just as they make mention, partying, everything. Remembering, hey, really and truly, look at who we serving. And this is why again, these records is so important to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This, as you say, this is life. Just as in philosophy, we say between good and evil, between death and life. But because I love you and your father, I real life. Choose life. Pick a choice. Went as far as making that choice for you. Because you know me, because you is my father. And we is the children. And that's why again, these reminders must be done.
No, I can do this. Yeah. We continue reading in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 36. Shaba Aifa Yam Yam, Takorav Bawa, Asha La Yahweh, Bayawam, Hashamayan Yayan, Hashalaki, Hashama Yanaya, Wakura, Kadash, Hayaha, Lakam, Wakarabatham, Asha La Yahweh, Aitazara, Hawa Ka, Malakath, Ibada, La the Aishawa, verse 37, Alaha, Mawa Idea, Yahweh, Shah, Takorawa, Atham, Mokoraya, Kadash, La Hakorabath, Salakia, La Hakora, Biya, Ya, Asha, La Yahweh, Ilah, Waman, Salakia, Wamanaka, Zabak, Wanasakayim, Debar, Yahweh, Salakia, Yawa'a, Yawam, Vayawamwa, verse 38, Malabad, Shabbatha, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Masnawath, Salakia, Mas, Salakia, Ma, Sanawath, Yakam, Wamala, Salakia, Wa Malabad, Ka, another, yes, another Rath Yakam, Wamalabad, Ka, another Bata Yakam, Asha, Tatanawa, La Yahweh, verse 89, Akar, Bakamash, Aishara, Yawam, Lakadash, Ashabaya Ayam, Baasapakam, Tabawa Ata, Ha'ata, Salakia, Ha'arataza, Ta Kagawa, Kagar, Yahweh, Shaba Aifa, Yam, Bayawam, Ara'a, Ashawan, Shabathawan, Wabayawam, Hashamayayan, Salakia, Hashama Yanaya, Shabathwan, verse 40, Walakatha, Walakatham, Lakam, Bayawam, Harashawan, Hariya, Itizah, Hadar, Kapah, Tamarayam, Wa'aina, Salaki, Wa'ainap, Itizah, Iba, Wa'irabaya, Nakar, Washama Khatam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Shaba Aita Yam, verse 41, Wakagatham, Athawa, Kaga, La Yahweh, Shaba Aitha, Yam Yam, Shabal, Salakia, Bashan, Kakwa, Iwalam, Lalarath Yakam, Bakadash, Ashabayaya, Takagawa, Athawa, verse 42, Basakah, Tashabawa, Shaba'aitha, Yam Yam, Ka, Salakia, Atazaraka, Bayasha'ala, Yeshabawa, Basakah, verse 43, Lama Aina, Yadaiwa, the Rath Yakam, Kaya, Basakawath, Awa Shabath Yakaya, Banya Yasha'ala, Baha, Watazaya Ayam, Awatham, Ma'arataza, Matazariah, Anaya, Yahweh, La Alahayakam, was 44, where the Ba, Mashah, Ma'idaya, Yahweh, Allah, Banya, Yasha'ala.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offering, everything upon his day, beside the Sabbath of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye shall give unto the Lord. Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep the feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the 1st day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brooks, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days, and ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in all your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month, when ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelite born shall dwell in booths, that your generation may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Yeah.
Right? So again, it's like we're doing the same thing that the prophets are all did when they sit before the nation and brought these reminders: Ezra, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Nehemiah, all these prophets are old, or King Yahushua did inside us, brought out these same records and brought these reminders. And what, as we read again, it shows you that this will be done when we in the land, as we say. Now we dwelling in what we say, that why I say when the men and all other Israelite born in the way, we in Israel. As we say, we in the land allotted to us. Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Gad, Reuben, Judah. When that time come about, as we say, we make ourselves in that sense of discomfort, even though we're in the own land. But knowing that we're not in the old land now the Lord, as you see, He reminding us. Just as I made mention, as you say, that hey, we in captivity and bring all out of captivity, and this is why again, us being, scattered through the four corners of the earth, where we dwelling in right now is tenses books. So we in that sense of discomfort. And this is why again, these reminders will be brought out. These reminders again, these high days, these feast days will always be brought out by the priests and prophets of the Lord to bring reminder to the nation, to these 12 tribes, to these brothers, that the Most High God, as you say, brought us out of bondage, out of captivity, out of servitude, under the hands and out under of our oppressors' needs and all. Right?
So that was, and I just want to touch on this last thing before we close up. Right, verse 23, he says that your generations will know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. And this is something that, as we continue to say, is a reminder that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to know who their God is, the power of our God, and what He brought us through. And even now today, that we will get also that great deliverance as we did in Egypt when our King Yahushua comes again. Yes, and bring all these kingdoms, all other kingdoms under subjection. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we could finally really do, you understand, and I should say, perform all these services, as a reminder of all the things that we went through. As we continue to do now, as we do in the I.S.U.P.K under command of GEN.YAHANNA, we are revisiting and showing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have a rich history and a rich culture. So that's it. And with that concludes today's service. We will say Imagine. SHALAM to Israel. As you said, Majah, we're going to have to down, which means right and face east. Sa, which means to turn. We say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Our now, shall Shemayim, Dash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakaka, I.S.U.P.K, Shah, Barahadasa, Kawa, Shemayim, Matan, Lanawa, Lakam, Ha, Yawam, Masalakno, Kawawatno, Masalakno, Kawawatino, Wala Awayanao, and I say, Wa, Ba, Awashino, Yan, Ra, Laka, Malaka, Wa'ala, Atapara, Iwalami, Man. Our Father, God in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Give us in heaven, give us this day, the bread, give us our debts, we forgive our debtors, lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever to thee. We're going to sing Hakak of the power, Yahweh, Hashem, Shah, Shah, and the now, Hakak, Kama, Kama the war, Hakak, the Ha, Kama the Zariah, Hakak, Hakayam, Amatayam, Hakak, Irakuba, Kama the Al, Garashem, Hashem, Shah, Warakma, Yahweh, Imam Yoshua, is the power, to heal, all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, cleanse the leper, raise the dead, or get some clean spirits, cast them out. Imam Yoshua, thank you, so be it. You see, bless Israel, Yahweh, Hashem, Yoshua, and now, SHALAM, Yah, Rock, Rapal, Gun, Shem, Shai, Warhamah. How? Name of Shai, bless us, and Israel, and the school, bless, sheep, protect the loved ones, name of Shai, thank you, so be it. You say Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayani, Aharayam, Ayam, Azariah, Ayam, Ashah, Ayam, Arakaza, Ayatam, Mawak, Gad, Adianawam, Shamar, Amna, Yanawam, Ayasham, Shawama, Yashu'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Kazaka, Ayah, Yaminka, Yawama, Ashama, Yakaka, Yabra, Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Kara, Yashama, Afna Shpika, Yahweh, Yashama, Azahafta, Ogawa Aka, Ayi, Yolan.
Psalm 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
Whence come my help? Come from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. Do not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee, do not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel, does not slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shield on the right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Thou shalt preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time
forth. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah, Adamaya Lakam, Atakabrash, Adashakwa, GEN.YAHANNA, Royabyaka, Amayawah, Ayamka, Amayawah, Salvadar, Royata, ITHES of one, Amaru, Kawa, Yadam, Gawi, Zaka, Shamish Al, Alada, Yah, ITHES of Nabar, Makari, Yuka, Yah, Arafa, and the one, Rashamak and the young, Mawab, Haranai, Bar, Ibawan, Mala, and Shah, and Shabi, and the war, Gamashu, and the war, the man. Ayawa, Rawai, Ravanya Lava, Salah, Shalahan, Shamaya, Yasara, Yamya, Yamka, Yashua, Shamala, Yamra, Ayawa, the man, Adam, Yakam, Daya Pawa, Kara, Hazaba, Wakata Zamana, Karmas Yakam, Shah, Maru, Rasha, Nawa, Nawa, Alahayo, Yakam, Kada Galgal, Kakwash, Panera Ka, Ash, Iron, Kalahama, Kalaham, Kamparadap, Rasarite, Obasa, Nasatka, Kalahala, Malaka, Paniham, Kalawan, Yamaquash, Shaka, Hawa, Yabasha, Yamaharu, Yakaparu, Bada, Dai, Yafa, Shaka, Hawa, Abad, and you want,
Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silence. O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace.
Be not still. O Yahweh, rule.
Enemies,
Get to mark. They that hate thee. Lifted up the head. Taking crafty counsel against thy people. Consulted against thy hidden one. Said, come, let's gather more. Be the nation, the name of Israel. No more remember. They have consulted together. One consent. Confederate against them. Ishmaelites, Moab, Hamarim, Ammon, Philistines, inhabitants of Tyre, Assyria, also joined with them. Whole children of lost, Salah, going to death. The Medians, Syria, Jabin, broke up his Persia enemy, became as long for you, make their nobles, or ye, all the princes, Zalman, Set, and speak to ourselves, also of the house of possession, who my power, like a wheel, for the wind, as the fire going to wood, as the flames set the mountains on fire, so persecute them. With thy tempest, and make them afraid. With thy storm, fill their face with shame, and they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, and they be confounded, trouble forever. Yea, and they be put to shame, perish, that men may know that thou, the name alone is Yahweh, the Most High over all things. So I was still. one courtesy salute. I'm going to Shabbat, Majum, Rock, the Hawa Shami Ashar This concludes today's service.